Hello there, everyone. TheAndrata here, and welcome back to episode 125 of our Enigmatica 6 Expert Let's Play series, where today we are going into the hidden realm of blood magic and doing a little bit of exploration. It's a shorter episode today. TheAndrata worked hard at work today. He's tired. It was first day of school, so we're gonna have a little bit of fun, spend some time with each other, and yeah, let's get started. Welcome back, my friends, to another wonderful day here in the world of TheAndrata, where it's a little bit dreary. You know, we got some rain going on. It seems like it's raining in Enigmatica 6 all the time now, and it's raining in all the Mod 7 all the time now, and it's just rain. It is the rainy season here in Florida, so I guess maybe, you know, it's just reflecting IRL TheAndrata home, I guess. Anyway, yeah, basically that's where we're at. In between episodes, didn't do terribly too much. Like I said, I fought our Gaia Guardian one more time. We got our Dice of Fate, so we got a little bit more Gaia ingots. So that's basically all I did. And yeah, so let's go ahead and open up our Dice of Fate, see what we got. And we got the dice lands on 3 and transforms into something else. The Angel of Death achievement. Be rewarded the Eye of the Flugel for a heroic feat. Eye of the Flugel. It does something. I'm pretty sure this is like a teleporter. Let's go ahead and reset our book here, and let's look up Flugel. Oh, I guess not. Eye of the Flugel. Sorry, it's got the what are those umquats up at the top? So yeah. Contains primordial flugel magic strong enough, in fact, to harness the flugel's ability to recall themselves to a previously visited location. Sneak right click this eye somewhere will bind it to that location. Holding right click will then use mana to warp its owner back. Its fragment of true potential, can't warp across dimensions. Having a Eye of Flugel on hand allows a Flugel Tiara user to fly with an empty flight bar. That's actually kind of cool. So if you make the Flugel Tiara, you can fly without a flight bar. Is that at a higher mana cost, so it costs mana to do so. Is this creative flight? Powers of 3-dimensional flight. It is creative flight. Uses mana. I wonder how much mana ultimately this uses. Flugel Tiara. It uses the umquats, so let's do Gold Tiara. One Winged Angel. Those are just different. I believe these are like different like looks for this, but the Flugel Tiara honestly is not undoable. Outside of the magic feather, I need a Roadrunner feather and a belt of levitation. That seems fairly doable. However, if we're going to go that route, then like magic feather eventually leads us to the magical feathers, which is creative flight without any issues. Oh, it does require a Flugel Tiara. Oh, you know what? Let's make it. Not today, but I'm going to add it to our to-do list. It doesn't seem very far out of our reach here, to be honest with you. It does require an attuned rock crystal, so it is out of reach astral sorcery-wise. But everything else here doesn't seem to be too terribly difficult. Now, the attunement altar, as far as I know from astral, is quite pricey. Ufix's inverted tower, and you have to actually sacrifice a Guardian of Gaia, and I don't know how to actually do that. That's going to be interesting. Okay. Blood of Kvasir, Gaia Spirit, Corrosive Will, Rune of Asgard. That part, these don't seem terribly too difficult. That part and this Sacrifice of Guardian of Gaia. Not that we have an issue with it. I just don't know what the range is. We're going to have to figure out like what the range, the Golden Sacrificial Bowl to the Guardian of Gaia sacrifice can be. That way we make sure that it actually gets done properly. Anyway, today we're going to work on, we're going to take it easy. Today's going to be an easy day. I've been needing to get Tau fruit going, and Tau oil and all this stuff. So I want to pop into the blood magic dimension that has been added and do the things with that and get some Tau fruit. Because we need it for a couple things. First off, our mob duplicator, we need Tau oil for something that I needed recently. I don't remember what it is. It was a long chain of this stuff. But anyway, we need Tau fruit. I want to get it going. So as you can see in my inventory here, I have some stuff for all of that processes. You know what? I'm going to stick this Eye of the Flugel away because we're going to need it when we get to the Flugel Tiara and all that stuff. But we have our ritual stones made. We have 36 of these. It was 18 crafts of it, abyssaline, reinforced slate, and apprentice blood orb. We have all this stuff available to us. Super simple to make nowadays. And then a master ritual stone is 4 of those in the same thing. So super easy, super cheap to do. We're going to need to get our ritual tinkerer out, or ritual diviner. That's the thing. And we're going to have to set this up. Let's go ahead and sleep and find somewhere to set this up. I don't really want to set this up in my like Botania area because, I mean, not that it's a large structure or anything like that. I guess it kind of sort of fits the portals area, doesn't it? It's technically a portal to this dimension. It's just not your standard looking portal, but it is a portal. Well, anyway, yeah, so we're going to do this. We're taking it easy today. This is Andrata's first day ever of teaching. I finished it today. It went well, but I'm tired. I'm exhausted. So we're going to take it easy today. And, you know, we're going to work on some things that we've been needing to do for a while. Okay, let's clean this junk up. Okay, so what we want to do is go ahead and switch our ritual diviner to the ritual of the thing. I'll know it when I see it. What it's called, I don't remember though. Nope. It's something with the thing and in the stuff. Are we there yet? There we go. Edge of the Hidden Realm. That's what we want. And then I need to go ahead and get our Master Ritual Stone. Now, this looks to be Edge of the Hidden Realm. Our Master Ritual Stone sits here, and it's flat, so that works perfectly. So we can just place our Master Ritual Stone down anywhere we would like, get our Diviner, and just right-click and let it do its thing. Excuse me. I want to get on top of one of you so that you can continue to do the thing, and I don't have to worry about it. Perfect. Looks good. Throw our Ritual Diviner away, get our weak activation crystal. This does cost 80,000 LP in your system, but if you remember, we have LP automated with witches. We've got a million. We keep hitting cap. We're doing great in that regard. So all we got to do is that. Bam. There we go. We are now able to enter into the hidden realm of blood magic. So all we got to do is right-click on our inversion pillar, and it takes us in here. I'm curious to know whether this has been updated at all since the last time I've explored this. I've been into this dimension. This will be my 3rd time, and it's been fairly much the same every time, but maybe it's been expanded upon since. So we started out. We have a nice little loot chest here for us, so we can go ahead and open this up and see what we got, and we got a key. Keys are important because they open up the dungeon doors. We also have a bunch of other stuff in here that I don't necessarily need, so we're going to go ahead and leave it. And now we need to pick a door. The cool thing about this dimension is that it is procedurally generated right now. So as we open this door, you can see here, there's nothing here, right? There's nothing generated, nothing available. Like even if we can actually fly out of here, we can break the blocks, fly out, there's nothing, right? Nothing in here. Dimension is completely empty. But if we go ahead and come back in here, we can go ahead and put that back so it looks nice. And we take our key and we open up one of our doors. Bam! You're going to see it now just generated this room, which is pretty cool. Inside of this room, this is the library. There is spawners for wither skeletons floating around all throughout this thing. I think there's one back here. Yeah. We actually don't have a wither skeleton spawner. I'm going to take this. This is wither skeleton, right? Yeah. We don't have a way to spawn wither skeleton heads, and a nether star is something that we are going to need quite soon. So we'll take that so we can work on automating it. Okay. I think there's more spawners like over this way. Remember, actually, we were low on books. We actually weren't low on books. I didn't have my thing reset, but I'm going to take all these books anyway because, you know, it's good to have extra books. Okay. I'm not seeing another spawner anywhere, so that's good. There may be another one hiding. Let's go ahead and grab our ender pouch, throw all this stuff into it. Well, okay, that's fine. I didn't intend to throw the spawner in there, but that's okay. And a lingering potion of invisibility. That's you. And let's see what we got inside of our chest. So first off, we have a chest here, and it's got netherwort, redstone dust, holy water, miner's secrets. This chest is going to have our Tau fruit perfectly. We have a knockback increase, an efficiency increase, a demon will with 29 demon will in there. Perfect. We can actually just... I don't know where my... Oh, there's my lesser Tartaric gem. We can just yeet that and let our Tartaric gem absorb it. Bane of Villagers holding. Remember, enchants is not too important for us. We kind of have a lot of abilities for enchants, so I'm not too concerned about that. We literally have the ability to get whatever enchant we want now, but it's still cool to grab, right? Enchanted book. What do you have? Give me you. You are Fire Protection 4. Anything behind this demon eye? Ancient demon tiles. Let's get some flight going. And look, there we go. You can see the procedurally generated room. Now, hopefully one of these has a key. I think you're supposed to get a key in every single chest. Or not every single chest, but every room should have a key in it. That way, you know, you can get to the other rooms. What do we got? Power, piercing, and sharpness. I like the increase on sharpness. That's pretty good. Okay. And hopefully you have the key. There's no key. Am I missing something? There should be other rooms. I mean, there are other rooms. There are at least 4 other rooms that I know of for sure. Is there a hidden chest somewhere? I think I've accessed every chest. Did I just miss the key? Did I put the key away maybe by accident? I think we can craft the keys if needed. Dungeon key. Yeah, we can craft them in a Hellfire Forge. Man, that's not cool. Give me a key. I don't even know where my Hellfire Forge is at, to be honest with you. Let's get out of here. Hellfire Forge. Bam. You take that. What else do we need for these keys? Key. Block of redstone, iron ingots, and imbued slate. Let's do 3 redstone blocks and iron ingots. So it was you, and you, right? You have to have 300 minimum in there. Are you kidding me, buddy? Oh, why we gotta be complicated like this? Why can't we just have get me my key and just give me the keys? I literally can do anything I want in that room. Where is my blood tome? And hopefully I still have my... What are you? No, you're not even the right spell. Oh my goodness. We need to head home. We need to go spell crafting real quick. And then we're just going to probably pop into our mob tower, open up one of the doors, and just slaughter some stuff. Oh, wait, no. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the new version of ours. We don't have to go there. So we need to do projectile, sentient harm, amplify. Just do as much damage as you possibly can. Still never got the pink wither set up either. I hope that we're doing pretty good on our essence there. All right, witches. Prepare to be slaughtered. Yeah, there we go. Spam. Serpent tooth trinket. Give me all those. Where are we at? 102. This is going to take forever. How about instead I add a AoE to this? Cannot be augmented by AoE. Okay. Well, I guess I'll spam this until we get up to 300. This can hold 300, right? No, this is the one that can only hold 260, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, man, we're going to have to do all this work. Well, I guess we're going to end up having to come back for this because, well, I'm not going to be able to get to it before we get to the end of this episode. What do we need to do to get a common Tartaric gem? Like, I mean, we're doing, like, this is not too terrible of farming this up. We're getting about 5 each time. Not the greatest, not the worst. Let's go ahead and close this off. All right, a common Tartaric gem is going to be what? Imbued slate, Enderium, Lesser, and a rune of Helheim. I should be able to request all of that, except for the Enderium ingot, apparently. We're missing Afrit essence for all of our stuff, which is the whole point of all of this stuff that we're doing. We need to get Afrit essence in order to get it all. Okay. So I'm kind of at a standstill with this at the moment. I have all the stuff for the mob duplicator, except I can't make the nitro capacitors, right? Because I don't have nitro crystal. I don't have enough of these. I'm gonna have to do some manual Afrit farming is basically what this is getting at. I'm gonna have to get a few and then we can automate it. So if we go, oh, and I only have, what options do I have for my camel thing? Capture camel spawn egg. And you know what? I didn't even think about it. I set the infrastructure up for this a while ago. I don't know if we ever mentioned this. I think I did in a couple episodes ago. I set the infrastructure up for this so that we can spawn this. All this stuff will come out here. Our camel spawner is going to sit here. It'll spawn. And then I need to get something to kill the Afrit. I forgot about that. I need a pedestal with a sword upgrade again. The auto attacker. And then we need something with looting on it as high as we can go. And I don't think pedestals use the durability on this, but we're going to definitely want like sharpness as high as we can go, get as much damage, and probably, what's the AoE thing? Sweeping edge. Yeah, so I need to work on getting this stuff too. So I guess that's going to be what we're going to work on over the next couple episodes. Okay. Anyway, now we do have some Tau fruit. That was our whole goal of going to that dimension, was to get the Tau fruit. And we can now actually grow this now that we have it. To grow Tau fruit, you plant it, and then you have to have a passive mob nearby. And we need, yeah, passive mob tier nearby, and you'll end up getting saturated Tau. This is what gets planted, right? This whole mechanic is new to blood magic. So by growing Tau near mobs. Now this does say mobs. It doesn't say passive or non-passive. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a wooden hoe. Does this need water? Throw some Tau fruit in there, and then give me my water sigil. And what it'll do is it's actually going to damage an enemy, one of these cows or sheep, and then it'll grow into a saturated Tau. It's basically going to absorb their blood to make saturated Tau. We'll let that sit there, get saturated Tau, and then Tau fruit is the only way that this grows is in the dimension, or can I throw it in my farm? We're going to find out. I would like to have some. We can throw it in with our Drigme, actually. And actually, you know what? We can ask our Drigme if our Drigme is going to like it. So if I take this and I say, hey, Drigme, it would be excited to have this in its home. Perfect. That means it will grow it. So let's just go pop over here and Tau fruit. Perfect. Now we'll get Tau fruit infinite of it, and we don't have to worry about it anymore. And then I'd like to see about the saturated Tau. But that's going to be the end of today's episode. So like I said, it was going to be a short episode today. We're just working on some minor projects and things like that. We went into the dimension. We got our Tau fruit. In between episodes, I'm going to try and work on getting us the common Tartaric gems so we can open up the other doors so you guys can see what the other parts of the dimension look like. They're fairly cool. I'm not going to lie. So we'll go over there and see what we got. And then I'm going to work on getting us all of this stuff for our pedestal. I need to get one more Afrit sacrificed. I do have, what are you, number 7? I do have a camel spawn egg, so I could set up a spawner and then just capture another one. I also have a camel captured in here, and I have a desert rabbit. I don't remember why I grabbed this desert rabbit, but I'm going to have to let it go to capture the camel. These two are going to need swapped. But anyway, that's it for today's episode. If you enjoyed, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate it. It really does help out the channel. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.